Hey everybody, this is the best breakfast ever, and this is a continuation because we're on 150th healthiest foods on earth, and I'm just on C. Just so you know, we got a long way to go because we're on celery. So this is brought to you by the best breakfast ever, which is my Isogenics Isoline Shake. And this morning I am having the last of my chocolate mint because I forgot to order last week. Anyway, so I put in chocolate mint and a little bit of vanilla and a little banana, and then I blend it with some ice, and it's like the best breakfast ever. Just saying. Just saying. I have one midday too, so just so you know, it's not just about breakfast. Anyhow, so we are continuing on with the 150th Healthiest Foods honored by Johnny Bowden. And this morning we were talking about, are you ready? Bum, 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 celery. Like a celery. Yep, celery. That's what we're talking about this morning. And I love the start. This guy's funny. This Johnny Bowden, right? He's funny. He says, this lowly vegetable suffers from the Rodney Dangerfield syndrome. It gets no respect. I love that, Rodney. If you might be too young to know who Rodney Dangerfield is. I don't know. Anyways, old comedian, he always says, I get no respect. Anyway, but here's what's really cool about it. It's a terrific appetite control. Did you know that? And it can be used at the end of a meal, or really anytime, to stem carb cravings. So if you're like, I'm a carb girl, maybe I could eat celery. By the way, I don't like celery. I don't care what you tell me about celery. I probably won't eat celery. I've tried it always. Smear a spoonful of almond butter or natural peanut butter on it, and you have the perfect low sugar snack that's pretty filling. Still eat it. It says it travels well in Tupperware. I love that he credits Tupperware. Chewing it stimulates saliva and can aid in digestion. It's a terrific addition to fresh juice. And he says more about that in a moment. All right, so here's what it talks about celery. Celery is number one in treating high blood pressure. Okay, so traditional Chinese medicine's been using it for centuries. It says in one study, injecting lab animals with celery, because it's always about lab animals, because for some reason we can't test on humans. I don't get it. Seriously. Anyways, if you're human, you would get effect of 12 to 14% lower blood pressure with 4 stalks. You know what? I wonder if that's why I don't like celery, because I have very low blood pressure, like normally. I wonder if that's why. I'm going to go with that answer. I don't eat celery because I already have low blood pressure. Anyways, it says the substance in celery that seem to produce the benefits of low blood, like reducing blood pressure, is something called phthalates, PHTHALIDES. I don't know how to pronounce that. Clinical studies show that they work by relaxing the muscle tissue in artery walls and therefore increasing blood flow. Increased blood flow is good. Blood flow is good, right? This is celery hangover cure. It's a folk legend, but who knows? In ancient Rome, they used to wear celery around the neck to ward off hangovers after a particular demanding night of partying Roman style. So maybe that's where putting a celery in the Bloody Mary came from, or the Caesars, right? Who knows? Celery is also a great source of silicon, which is good for bone health, and it can help renew joints, bones, arteries, and connective tissues. Very good for people who are aging, just saying. There's also an ingredient found in celery called acetylenics, ACETYLENICS, which has been shown to stop the growth of cancer cells. Okay, lower your blood pressure, stop the growth of cancer cells. Hello? It's a no-brainer, right? Celery also contains phenolic acids, which have been known to block the actions of prostaglandins, which are known to encourage the growth of cancerous tumors. Again, stops cancer. Eat celery. And it says give celery juice a try. In Asian traditions, celery is one of the few vegetables that combines well with fruit. That's why there's a lot of celery in fruit juices. So he says combine a couple of stalks with 1 pear and a couple of inches of ginger. Maybe I'll eat celery that way. Who knows? I actually cook with celery. Like when I make a stir fry and stuff, I just leave it big. I just don't like it. Maybe it's the texture. I don't know. So that's my thing about celery, but it doesn't mean you don't have to eat celery. Now, it does say the Environmental Working Group, the EWG. If you're not a part of their group, look at them. They're a really great group. The Environmental Working Group is a consumer advocate, and they did put celery on their list of the 12 most contaminated foods for pesticides. Oh, buy organic if that concerns you, right? So very important. Celery, eat celery, right? That's what it looks like, right? I know that when the girls were little, they used to love their, we put peanut butter or something in their cheese, whatever, and they would eat their celery. So lower your blood pressure. Again, can I tell you what's been the theme here? Just occurred to me. A lot of these vegetables say they lower your risk of cancer. Maybe we should just say eat more vegetables. Just saying. Have a great day.